Hey guys, Smart J Hofheins Jr. with UCARE. I am currently at, as you can see out there, the Gleason Sunshine Center. It's coin-operated laundry. Get some better lighting here for you. So, I'm over here doing my laundry after last night's encounter with the bed bugs. I took everything off I had and stuck it in a bag and took a good shower and cleared off all my issues, everything, did a thorough wash and made sure that they weren't going to be there anymore. They didn't have the clippers that join us. I would have reshaved my head just for the heck of it, just to make sure, because I don't want them embedding anything in my stuff. But so far so good. I'm clear of them. I haven't been doing too bad. See, I got my old jacket that I used to wear all the time on. It's pretty nice. I usually keep it stored away, but it's one of those ones that make me feel a little more confident than usual. It's a little more of style. And as you can see, the new look went back to the old look of how I used to do it, which is cool. It's more of how I like it, anyways. But I'm over here washing. Good thing for Join. Another positive for Join. Work for it, you can actually get barter point system set up where you can actually get a coin operated laundry up to $5. This right here behind me is the one I use, and making sure that all of them, there's no eggs, there's no nothing. I don't play when it comes to these types of things. On a normal basis, I don't like killing things, but when it comes to pests, the little pests, there's a little difference, you know what I mean? Things that feed upon you and are adapted to harm you versus help you. You know what I mean? And so, just main thing is I'm just taking care of myself, making myself feel good for the day, and that's big importance for me today. I went to court with Ariana. That went pretty decent, actually. I'm well surprised with how it turned out. We ended up coming to the conclusion that they were just going to continue it till February. I believe it's February, like February 13th or area. Well, since we're doing that, I had a good conversation. I actually had to sit down with my DHS worker and her attorney, my attorney, and my Iron Tribe peer support specialist, as he was there in court, as well as Iris from CODA, my Fit for Recovery manager. So I had some serious support and backing behind me, and they all know my situation, barrier, etc. They're working their butts off to try to help me as much as they can. As of today, actually, I'm going to be going down to, I talked to Jamal at Joins, go back a little bit, talked to Jamal at Join, and I let him know I found a place I'm going to go look at today. It's a room, it's a one bedroom in a house, and they rent to low-income people, and so I'm going to go look at that today. They're willing to work with Join and get the money, because they only wanted first month's on deposit, but I'm going to get a first, last, and deposit, and then from there I should be able to get somewhere. There's absolutely no way why I wouldn't be able to get somewhere. Once I get into a place, the motivation changes. I have so much more opportunities. There's no reason to be lazy. There's no reason to feel bummed about myself. There's no reason to feel anything like that. And so I will do what it takes in order to get what I got to get done, regardless. Along with being able to do what I do with all you guys, So that's the other positives. I don't really see too many negatives today. So far, so good. There was one negative which I encountered today. There was a large issue at Join, which I caught on film, but it's only going to be used for personal reasons, because it's not fair to the parties involved for me to release it unless they ask me to. But that's besides the point. There was a secondary incident which actually affected me as a recovering addict. I walked into one of the bathrooms and I found, as I was urinating on the ground, I could see a methamphetamine baggie that had been ripped open, and there was still methamphetamine in the bag. Well, that wasn't a very pleasant sight for even 6 months clean. You know, the first thing that came to my mind was the taste of it. You know, I used to do things like when I was an addict, I would chew on the bag, whatever, so that it, you know, I got everything, and so the taste is still remnant within my mouth, and I could taste it just by looking at the bag, is how bad it was. So I ended up instead of freaking out about it or wanting to eat it, or you know, even though the thought was there that it could happen. Instead, how I react is I went and I shut the bathroom door and went and got a join worker and went and brought them to the bathroom and expressed my concern about it. Henceforth, we shut down the bathroom until he could get some gloves and inform everybody what's going on. And he got some gloves and took care of it for me, so I didn't have to deal with it, because regardless, I'm not going to give it to the power of the methamphetamine by picking it up myself, because the second it's in my hands, that gives me control of the drug, but at the same time it still can have control of me within my mentality and my addiction process and thinking. You know, the addict within me would want to do it, and I'm not going to allow that to happen. So my preventative measures were to simply just have another person that already knows how to handle that situation take care of it. That way, if I need to use the restroom, or another recovering addict, or even a child, especially a child, were to walk into that restroom, they wouldn't have to deal with what was on the floor and see what was on the floor, or even accidentally pick it up and, you know, touch it or eat it. You know, how would a parent feel with that? I would be irate. You know, and so, I mean, if I found that out, I'd be freaking out, crying, taking my daughter to the hospital, making sure she's not going to die or be severely hurt or harmed, or, you know what I mean? Let alone the side effects that could be coming from it as well, long term, with possible addiction from who knows what happened, you know, while in the room, etc. And maybe that there's a trigger there. I would have freaked the fuck out. You know what I mean? I have a big reason why I would do that. And so I'm just kind of lounging back, kind of express to you guys what else I've got going on. Food stamps has been an issue. I'm supposed to get the food stamps today, but DePaul failed, even though it's been for like 2 weeks, failed to take me off or even fill out my discharge paperwork, which is retarded. I had to go there today just to get my discharge paperwork recognized and to have them call DHS to get my food stamps redone back to me, even though the benefits are still there. It's just a day or 3 days delay, which sucks, because that's 3 days I could have had my little Zooms and whams or whatever, or didn't have to go out to look for food, or especially that, you know, have to go search for food, or, you know, wait in line and, you know, like a zombie or cattle being taken to the feed. I mean, they're blessings to have those things. You know, sometimes it can be depressing at times, but it's also a major blessing. And I'm trying to work on looking at that side of it instead of all the negative. But again, I appreciate all you guys and all your attention to the page and to all the videos. You know, I'm trying to do my best to only post relevant issues and be completely open and honest with you guys as to what I deal with as not only a homeless person, but a recovering addict and a father dealing with DHS and the court system in an effort to get myself off the streets, and still at the same time be there for all of you guys as well. So, you know, prayers are greatly appreciated. You guys can do me a favor, say a prayer for me. You know, the more the better. I will let you guys know what happens with this housing. I hope I can stay inside warm tonight, but, you know, it's no guarantees, because there's always skepticism from people, and I understand that. That's cool. But I just got to do what I can, and maybe it'll be a blessing tonight to be able to stay in my own room and actually feel comfortable with myself and be confident in the fact that I don't feel worthless or shunned away or like a piece of trash in the gutter, pretty much. And that's just to put it bluntly, like I've become more and more blunt. If you guys need anything that I can help you with, make sure you let me know. If any of you guys got anybody that might be able to employ me for a short period of time just so I can make the money for the phone, please let me know. I will most definitely do it. I have no issues doing that. Also, the job situation, I'll keep you guys updated as soon as I figure out what's going on with that as well. I'm praying and I'm praying, so pray for me. Pray for me because I need your prayer. Get all this done and get life back on the road, guys. And because the more that I have my life in order, the more I can get you guys' life in order if you need the help. But only if you need the help and if you want the help. Because you have to learn to help yourself at the same time. So, it's hard to swallow that pill sometimes, to humble yourself in order to receive help at the same time as want to do it for yourself. God bless you all, and I will get at you guys later. By the way, just give you guys a heads up, today was December 9th, 2013. It is currently 3:51 p.m. as I end this. Don't forget, prayer.